Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Double Take podcast. I'm your host, Jordan, who you can see I'm all red right now because I just did the what's it called? The silhouette challenge. Yeah, did the silhouette. I'm kidding. I just like the
Okay,
red.
I was like,
Put your head on my shoulder. And to the
wait
left of
a
me,
minute.
fresh off her date, is Marissa. Marissa, listen, we talk about sports all the time. How was your date,
Fuck,
Marissa?
dude.
How did that go? Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
of
oh,
course.
oh, that's not good. That's
Dude,
not good. That's not
I
the
don't even
reaction you want.
no.
What happened?
Okay,
Spill
you
the
know what, dude?
tea.
In the moment it was good. No. In the moment it was good. In the moment it was good. So
Pause.
that day was really fun. I had a great time. Things have since fallen out. Things have since not gone so well. We're no longer speaking. It's things are done so, but it was a fun day. I don't regret it. I had fun. He had a cute dog. I was here for it, but alas, she's back to the fucking streets. So
Okay, Marissa,
fuck.
you left out so much detail. We need a little detail. I know. Listen, I know it's a fresh
Did I really?
situation. Like just run me through
I
the date. Where did you guys go? Where did you we don't gotta get graphic none. Just tell me where y'all went and what happened.
graphic.
Where'd you guys go?
Well,
Where'd you
so
guys go?
anyways, we ended up getting food at his house because he has like a really nice balcony and we wanted to like drink and shit. So we were
Okay.
drinking wine on the patio.
Ooh.
It was like the house was really nice. Yes, it was like you could see like the hills and shit. You could see like the water in the distance. It
Ooh.
was really pretty. Yeah, so we were there vibing, and then we weren't. We were vibing, then we weren't. I don't know. Again, the day was fine. And then after he's acting a little weird. I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? You're being weird. And he's like, yeah, no. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And that's pretty much where we are.
Acting weird. Did he bust out the Dodgers hat? Is that why you left?
No. The day was fine. The day was fine. This we didn't start. He wasn't acting weird until like maybe the next day. This was on Friday, and then like Saturday, he was like being a little weird. I was like, "What's good? Like you're being like what? Like just say it." And he was like, "No, I'm just busy." I was like, "Okay, cool. Don't fully believe you, but like, got it." And then the next day, a Sunday, so yesterday, he was in real fucking radio silence, and I was like, "Okay, what the fuck is going on? Like, just tell me." Um, and yeah, he's basically like, you know what? The vibe wasn't there for me. And I was like, it's crazy because he said that it was, but you know what? I'm just going to let it go. It's like very cool. And that's it. So,
Marissa, he got that text back from his ex. That's what happened. He got that text from his ex. That's what happened. I'm sorry. As a man, I know. I know.
no,
I
I had a friend say that. Like, I didn't say that. I had somebody else be like, do you think he had a girlfriend the whole time? I was like, I don't know.
maybe
Because they were
that
like, how did it switch up so
too.
quick? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Yeah. I honestly wouldn't be surprised at this point because fuck, I don't know. But yeah, it's it sucks, but I'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah, with men you can tell on like after the first date, we don't really switch. Like if we don't
Yeah.
lie, we're pretty direct. We're not gonna like bullshit you. Like we're not gonna. You can tell if we're having a bad time pretty easy. So yeah, I think he was a Dodgers fan all along,
Well,
and
yeah,
I think he
that's
was
what I'm
cuffed.
saying. That's what I'm that yeah, that's what I'm saying because I'm like it would be very evident that he was having a bad time when I was there. So like I didn't get that vibe at all. Yeah, so fuck it. Yeah, whatever. With that being
Back
said
to the
though,
streets.
yeah, back to the streets. With that being said, I feel like I don't know shit about what's gone on sports wise this weekend. So let's fucking go.
Okay, let's get into the fucking Padres, who I think right now, if you're a betting man, you bet the Padres to go the distance.
Really?
Overreaction Monday. My San Diego Padres. Marissa, listen to this. We're missing 5 of our fucking starters. 5 of them. Not just Tatis. We're missing Tatis, Myers, and Hosmer, who's a 300 batter, right? And Profar, and I forgot the other guy we were missing. 5 of our starters were gone. We were playing the team with the 3rd best record in the National League, the St. Louis Cardinals, who also were atop their division, right? And we were signing guys, we were bringing guys from the fucking minor league, guys who never played a pitch in Major League. And we not only won the series, we swept them. And one game, we hit 13 runs. We absolutely dominated one of the better teams in baseball. And even crazier, we get a series with the Rockies. But guess what? By the time I think we play the Mariners after that, I think the Mariners or the Brewers. By the time we play them, we get most of our guys back. Even crazier, you have to keep in mind, is most of our bullpen was injured. Not most. A good chunk of our bullpen is still injured, and we won't get them back till June. And we already now are half a game behind the Giants for the NL West right now. Just half a game.
Seriously?
I think,
Christ.
yeah,
I didn't realize
the Giants lost too. The Giants lost to I think it was a walk-off homer. I might be wrong on that. Let me pull it up.
I kind of think that you're right. We're playing the Pirates. I know we split the series, but
you lost in a walk-off homer. Yeah. So also right now the Padres are playing the Rockies and they're up 5-0. But honest to God, top of the bottom of the 6th. Okay. So I just want to highlight 2 guys who were absolute like studs. We got our great depth piece. I can't pronounce his first name, but Kim. I think his name's Ho-Seng Kim. Let me Google him.
Yeah. I know. I know who you're talking about. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not positive.
I gotta look it up right now. Active roster Padres. I'm trying to, God,
because he was the guy. He was the guy that was basically filling in for Tatis the first time. Tatis, right?
And he hit like 2 or 3 homers in the series. That's the crazy. He hit like these guys came in and hit like several home runs. It was like, also I want to give it up for Manny Machado, who has, I think, made a significant jump, because I think last year when he was first signed, he was a little infield wise, absolute stud. Like has always been a great glove. But I think his hitting has really come up this year. I think he made a big step this year. I think, man, Manny Machado literally has led these group of young men into battle these last 3 games. And my God, Machado was the MVP, in my opinion, of the series. And also, I got his name, Ha-Seong Kim, who I think hit 2 or 3 home runs. And then also this guy named Nola. I'm trying to find his first name.
Trevor Nola?
Austin Nola.
Oh, Austin Nola? Who's the fuck is Trevor Nola?
Who I think also hit a couple home runs. So, and then our bullpen's been pretty good too. I mean, we weren't dominant bullpen-wise. We weren't winning low-scoring games, but our bullpen has been good when it is needed to be. Let me put it this way. In this series, we were usually up like 5 or 6 runs the entire time. So our bullpen didn't need to be great. It just needed to, stave off the Cardinals. But man, the Padres are so many starters back. And if you imagine if we sweep the Rockies, the Padres could arguably, after this weekend, be number 1 in the NL West, which I think is absolutely insane. It's a 3-way race right now. I mean, we've won 7 of our last 10 games, Marissa. And now, granted, we played the Rockies in one of them, but also we played the Cardinals in that stretch as well. And if I'm looking at the NL West right now, let me look it up real quick. Because also the Dodgers are kind of coming back from their slump a little bit.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are coming because you knew the Dodgers were going to be bad for long. They've won 5 of the last 5. I mean, 5 of the last 10. I mean, not great, but, way better than they were doing before. But, yeah, right now they're currently a game and they're going to be a game back because they're going to beat the Rockies. But the Giants just won, by the way. They're still at the top of the. By the way, the NL West is by far, I'd say, the most competitive division in baseball right now because, I mean, you're looking at the Giants, Padres, and Dodgers. I think whoever wins the NL West is going to win the is going to get to the World Series in the National League. I mean, I'm looking at other
I
teams
1000% agree.
that I like. The Cardinals clearly just shit the bed. I don't trust the Mets right now. Yeah, the NL East looks very weak right now. Milwaukee is pretty good. I think Milwaukee could be that dark horse team. They're not like world enders, but they're pretty good. And then Houston's playing great. I don't trust the Oakland A's in the playoffs. And then obviously, I think the White Sox are. But no, never mind. Sorry, I was looking at the American League. My bad. But yeah, in the National League, it's the NL West right now. There's not a team that really scares me, except I think Milwaukee could get hot. And yeah, I don't trust the Mets. That's smoking mirrors. But the American League's a lot more competitive. I think we can all agree. I think it's going to be the White Sox and whoever wins the NL West. In my opinion, that's who's going to win the World Series. Your thoughts, Marissa?
Quick side note. Well, I was going to say this weekend is the first time the Giants and the Dodgers are facing off this season, which is still so crazy to me that we're already fucking like a month and a half in and we're just barely facing each other. But yeah, and that will be in San Francisco. Wish I was going to fucking be there. It sounds really cool. So yeah, there's going to be and then the Giants play the Diamondbacks next week and then the Dodgers after that.
That's a tough stretch.
So yeah, so that's gonna be a fucking mess. But yeah, so yeah, I think we're gonna see some jostling around of the standings here pretty soon. Because you said so after the Padres play the Rockies, they play who?
I think they play the Mariners, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure they play the Mariners. Right. And I mean the Mariners are they're a middle of the road team. I mean it's not like you're not playing the the Rockies. Also, that's a tough stretch because Arizona, you can say what you want about them. They played tough, man. It's not an easy win beating the Diamondbacks. They're pretty. They're like that shoe in the rock team. I would call them. They're still pretty good. That's a tough stretch, though. I mean, the Dodgers are going to be hard to beat. I mean, they looked god awful this last month, but I think they've recovered from the ass whooping the Padres gave them. You're welcome, rest of the world, by the way. I think I'm going to say this right now. I hope this isn't true long term. The Padres are the Eli Manning of baseball right now. We're taking down the juggernaut. We're taking them down. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if the Padres win 2 World Series and then are irrelevant for the next fucking 10 years. I'm totally okay with that.
That's fair.
Because I'm tired of the shit talk. Like, oh, San Diego don't win no championships. Like, shut the fuck up. We're going to win. See, right now, and that's all my update for baseball is the Padres, despite injury, are looking good. I think right now the tides have turned for San Diego teams. I think now a culture of winning is coming, guys. I just been looking at Brandon Staley in all his press conferences, and man, this guy is just absolutely confident right now. And that's actually a point I wanted to hit, Marissa. I think the Chargers have always been a team we've always had great talent. I mean, I don't think that's ever been an issue. We've always been a talented team. And, we've always been a team that could make the playoffs. We're always a team that can make trouble. I mean, we're not the Raiders who have been fucking irrelevant for the last 20 years. We're not the Broncos who can't figure out the quarterback situation. And, I think the Chiefs, I think they're a lot more well-run. They're a fucking NFL staple at this point.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Chargers' biggest flaw has not been ownership. I mean, ownership sucks, but people always say it's ownership. But the owners, you can say what you want about Dean Spanos. Yes, he is cheap. But also, they're not meddling owners. They're not fucking Jerry Jones picking 8 receivers in the last fucking 3 drafts. You're not fucking, we have a competent GM, and Dean, say what you want. I hate Dean Spanos too, but he's not a meddling owner. He's not in the affairs of things. He's not giving the team over to a fucking religious GM and fucking making it a cult down there in Houston, right? He's a non-meddling owner. When was the last time the Chargers had a great coach, Marissa? The last time we had an elite coach? Marty Schottenheimer. And that was in 2006.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out the year. When the fuck was it? That was a long
It's been 15 years since the Chargers have had a good coach. And I think Staley, again, this is overhyping, but he's the first guy I look at. I'm like, that dude's a leader. That dude has a spot. Anthony Lynn, he looked like a good coordinator. He was just, he was
Mm.
stern. He was a locker room guy, but like he never had like that factor, And then don't think Colt McCoy, same thing, right? Like even less of a locker room guy than I think Anthony Lynn, and just just there was nothing special, right? There was no pop. Chargers coaches are like Chicago Bear quarterbacks, right? Not awful, but nothing special about them, right? Justin Fields
Got it.
excluded. I think he's going
Yeah.
to do really well, right? Yeah, Colt, and then North Turner, Grin. We just keep getting great coordinators. We don't get great head coaches. Staley looks like a fucking head coach. Like Staley, the way he talks, the way he has the moves we made this offseason, I think, are just a testament to Staley. How many fucking years, Marissa, have the Chargers been trying to get a good O-line? How many fucking years have fans complained we need to address the O-line? And this is the first year I feel we've ever really addressed the offensive line. And I think this year we finally really hit on our late round draft picks too. So I think Staley, I think he is going to be the biggest X factor with the Chargers moving forward. I think this guy can straight up coach. Justin Herbert's going to be Justin Herbert, but man, I think, and I've been hyping up Herbert a long time for I think he could potentially be MVP. But I think has a better odd of winning an award, Brandon Staley. If I'm a betting man right now, and he's tied right now with Kyle Shanahan for the best odds for Coach of the Year, plus 1,300, I would bet Staley for Coach of the Year. If the Chargers go 10-7 and win a playoff game, he will win Coach of the Year. If the Chargers go 10-7 and make the playoffs, I think Staley should and I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're 10-7, 11-6 win team. That's where I see most people. I see a few 9-8s, but they're just fucking haters. And actually, that's what I wanted to do with this podcast. I want to keep it short, Melissa, because again, nothing's happening with the Aaron Rodgers with the discount double check situation. We already shat on Jacksonville for Tebow. And, I don't want to talk to Sean Watson. I don't want to talk about that fucking creep, I just, right now, this is the slump. And guys, don't get me wrong. We have content planned. I'm going to go more into a deep dive into fantasy football stuff coming up. But I'm coming in off a long weekend. I met my girlfriend's parents. So, life just happened.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get into that at the end. It went well. I will start with that. It went well. We'll talk more towards the end because I want to get into the betting stuff.
Okay.
But here are a few bets I would make right now. Vegas is opening up, and I'm going to – by the way, Marissa, I'll talk to you about this later, but I think me and my girl are going to go to Vegas for her birthday in July. And she actually told me that she wanted to invite you if you want to go. So just heads up for that. She really liked hanging out with you, and she would really like you to come with again. We'll talk about it more off there, but she wanted to, she's inviting you to Vegas.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
off there. But we can go to Vegas and play some fucking sports bets down. So I'm going to open up Fox Bet right now. I'm going to look up some NFL odds. And we're going to go through this, and we are going to find the best bets. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to – okay, I just want to see the odds. All right, here we go.
Are you sharing your screen?
1 sec. I'm trying to get the odds up. They only got the games right now. By the way, they have the Chargers over the Washington football team week 1. But it's like minus 1.5. It's a pretty close spread, which I would put it there too. They have an implied over under of 44.5, which I think is one of the lowest, which I mean, you should bet the under for that. It's going to be a pretty fucking defensive. Here we go. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to share my screen now. Give me a sec. Oh, wait. I missed an opportunity for a joke. So I actually have live footage here, right? This is exclusive footage of when the Padres finally get at full health. This is what's gonna happen. Right. All right. This is hold on. I'm pulling the video up right now.
This is
This
like
is live
straight from your
footage, guys.
sources. This is straight from
This
your
is
sources.
this is straight. This is what the Padres will look like once all our players are healthy. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, hold on. Let me go share the audio. We're probably gonna get demonetized for this, but
Oh,
this is what's gonna happen. Padres at full health here. Here we go. Manny Machado right here, by the way. He's Captain America.
On your left.
This is the Padres. Okay, ready? Ready? That's Tatis coming through right there. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's damn it. I should have gotten the full fucking scene. But you get what I mean.
yeah.
That's Tatis. That's fucking Profar. And that's Machado, like, fucking finally. You guys took forever. That is live footage. By the way, Marissa, do you remember? I'm so all over. I have ADHD. I'm sorry, folks. Do you remember watching Avengers Endgame in theaters? Did you watch it in theaters?
Yeah.
Dude,
Absolutely.
that scene,
Absolutely.
that moment in cinema will never be remade. The fucking
Undefeated.
the hype. And then even crazier
Absolutely.
in that movie when fucking Captain America picks up Thor's hammer. Those two moments, the theater lost their shit. My mind was blown. And listen, I'm a DC fan, but even I was like, let's fucking go. And of course, Thanos is the Dodgers.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on these NFL betting. Rate this podcast 5 stars. I'm sorry I have ADHD, folks. I'm sorry about that. You drinking an ice right now? You getting? We starting the week off right? Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Trying to reset the vibes.
That's good. That is fucking good. Okay.
All right.
So these are the Super Bowl odds. Chargers look pretty fucking abysmal. Bet the Texans on that. I'm just kidding. Don't you dare bet the fucking Texans. I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, my lady's bringing me a pizza. Thank you, baby.
Oh, she's here. Oh.
Okay. So there's a couple. Oh, I'm trying to look at team futures. Here we go. Win totals. All right. So the best ones to bet right now, hands down, guys. I don't know how they valued Cleveland at 9.5. Bet the over on Cleveland at 9.5. These are the best bets for the NFL season. Bet the Cleveland Browns over at 9.5. They're currently at minus 162 for that. The Denver Broncos are interesting. Okay, Marissa, the Broncos are interesting simply for the fact that if they get Rodgers, the line moves tremendously.
Right.
I am going to tell you guys, you risk takers out. Don't bet the mortgage. Don't bet your kid's college fund. Bet the under right now. It is hot right now to bet the over on Denver, right? Because everyone's thinking that Aaron Rodgers, I don't believe, is going anywhere. Not this season. So
I don't
bet
think so either.
the under on this. That is the best bet you can make. Because if the Broncos, their defense is improved. But with Drew Lock, I don't see them winning more than 6 games. Okay? I don't like how the under, and then Chargers 9.5, bet the over. Okay, it's just the fact that they're at plus 120 for the over. You get your money's worth. Bet the over. I don't know why people are favoring the under, but the Chargers, I know their schedule's a little tough at the beginning, but the later part of their schedule is super soft. They're at least winning 10 games, so bet the over. Also, bet the over on the Miami Dolphins. Right now, they're at 8.5. They won 10 games last year. They're going to win more. That offense has improved. Bet the over. Also, I don't know why New England's so undervalued right now. They're at 9.5. Bet the over on New England. They got way better at offense. They got actual weapons now, and I think Cam Newton's going to be much better this year. Okay. Next, we're going to go NFC teams. There we go. Sorry, I'm really hungry. I'm going to grab a slice of this cauliflower pizza real quick. Give me a sec. That is really fucking good. Wow, that's so good. I got some more.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay. Bet the over on Chicago. Here's why, Marissa. They made the playoffs last year with Mitch Trubisky, and yes, their defense got slightly worse. But this is Matt Nagy's last season. If they don't at least do decent, I'd bet the over. I think Justin Fields is going to be better than people give credit for.
I agree.
I'd also bet the over on Carolina, just simply for the fact that I think Sam Darnold, they're going to be much better. They got some weapons on offense now, and their defense was very young last year. You give them a second year in the system. I think Carolina is going to be much better than people, and that's at plus 100. I think that's a really easy bet. Okay. I'm trying to look. Okay. Bet Brandon Staley for Coach of the Year. I'm telling you right now, bet Brandon Staley for Coach of the Year. He's a rookie head coach. That usually and if they do well, usually they get Coach of the Year. And I firmly believe he has he inherited the best situation of any coach. He is going to look the best this year. Bet Brandon Staley. I think it's at plus 1,300 right now. Teams to go 0-17. That's funny. It should just be Texans. Just hammer the Texans. That's insulting to Jacksonville. But hammer the Texans.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hammer the Texans. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
It's usually a linebacker or an edge. It's rarely a corner.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was gonna bet right now, again, this is not bet the other bets I gave you were pretty I would go a decent amount on those. This one, I have just strong feelings. Jalen Phillips, I think, will do very well in Brian Flores' system in Miami. And I actually would not. I would highly recommend stay away from Micah Parsons. Here's why, Marissa. The Dallas Cowboys already have a crowded linebacker room. I don't believe in Dan Quinn, believe it or not. It's his first year as a defensive coordinator. I still think Dallas is going to be in shootouts. And I still think their pass rush isn't that impressive. Micah Parsons, I believe, will be a playmaker, but I think Dallas is going to fucking dumb him down. And then I would also maybe go Patrick Surtain. I think Patrick Surtain's going to have a great year in Denver. I think they're going to kind of need him to be like that strong number 2 corner. And just in case, if Kyle Fuller gets hurt, man, I think he's going to be easy the front runner. All right. Do not bet Offensive Rookie of the Year. It is too damn hard. Because if I was gonna place a bet, I would either go Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields or Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, I was gonna say Kyle Pitts. If you're gonna go dark horse, go Kyle Pitts. He's gonna be in that high-powered Atlanta offense, and bet it now. If you're gonna bet Kyle Pitts, bet him now because his odds are gonna go up once they trade Julio Jones. So also fucking Penei Sewell, that's adorable. Linemen don't fucking win awards anymore. So yeah, Kyle Pitts. And then if I had to guess between Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, I would go Trevor Lawrence just because I think Urban Meyer, I think they're going to be trailing more. Jacksonville's a worse defense, right?
Yeah.
Urban Meyer's an offensive guy. I think Justin Fields is going to be asked to game manage really. He's just going to be told don't turn the ball over. They already have that great defense. Zach Wilson's going to get eaten alive. I don't think Mac Jones starts this year. So if you're going to go quarterback, I would say Trevor Lawrence. Trey Lance might be out there early, but I would bet heavy Kyle Pitts or Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I think those are too safer.
Oh, you can bet. Damn, you can literally bet everything here. Comeback Player of the Year. This is going to be a crazy category just because I feel like there's so many people that got injured.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who I like, Marissa. Comeback Player of the Year. You give me $1,000. Who would I bet it all on? Saquon Barkley. Here's why.
Okay.
Joe Burrow, his line got improved. He's in a hard-ass division. He's going to get eaten alive. Dak Prescott, granted, I think he'll have a great season. He's going to be losing a lot of games. I don't think any player makes their team better than Saquon Barkley coming back. He, in my opinion, will have the biggest. Don't let the media fucking trip you up. Dallas is better with Dak Prescott, but they are not a Super Bowl team with him right now. Their defense is extremely limited. And I'm sorry, I love Dak. If he was cheaper, if Dak was $20 million and you could get him in Chicago, yes, I think you could win a Super Bowl. But the Dallas defense is just so abysmal. They're not winning more than I think 9 or 10 games, right? But he will have a great season. So I would either bet Dak or Saquon, but you get more bang with your buck with Saquon. Carson Wentz, I'm sorry. I don't buy it. I don't buy the hype. I know you're going to bet your boy Nick Bosa, Marissa. Christian McCaffrey, I actually wouldn't bet because they got more weapons, and they got Sam Darnold. They got improved quarterback, and they got more weapons there in Carolina. So I would go Saquon, actually, for comeback if I had to. I don't even know who the fuck Daniel Hunter is, but I'd go Saquon.
I don't know why fucking Jimmy G's on this list.
Yeah, he's gone. He's going to be injured again. He's going to come back twice. I'm sorry. I'm so hungry. This pizza's amazing.
We're literally like both basically eating.
It's only 800 calories for the whole pizza too, which sounds like a lot. But keep in mind, Marissa, I'm 200 pounds. I run a mile. I run an hour a day, and I work out. I weightlift an hour a day too.
Yeah. So it's not even a thing. Oh man.
So yeah, those are my bets. And then MVP. You already know. Plus 2,200. Justin Herbert, who I don't know why he's behind Kyler Murray. I get why he's behind Brady. I get why he's Stafford.
Right.
Why is Prescott always in the MVP discussion? Can we talk about this? Okay, I'm gonna close this. Can I actually change the title? Dallas Rant, real quick.
Oh, here we go.
Listen. I'm a Chargers fan. I am used to overhype. The Chargers seemingly always get overhyped. But the reason we get overhyped is because when our team is actually healthy, we're a dominant team. The year we went 12-4, we didn't have major injuries. Every year we suck. It's terrible coaching or bad injuries, right? So there's a reason, right? But every year, regardless of injuries, regardless of coaching, teams get so fucking hyped over – sorry, not teams. Fans get so hyped over Dallas and Oakland. Yeah. Okay? I get it. The Cowboys are a big market, right? It's like the Lakers, right? They represent the sport, okay? But you know what the Lakers have? LeBron James, Anthony Davis, they're a fucking super team. Dallas is the Atlanta Falcons in Texas. Let's just keep it a buck with me. They are the Atlanta Falcons. Now, granted, Atlanta's good. When Atlanta gets their defense right, I mean, look, they're the fucking Super Bowl, right? They are a high-powered offense and an extremely limited defense. And also, I'm sorry, Mike McCarthy is a step down from Jason Garrett. Yes, I fucking said it, Dallas Cowboy fans. You guys would have been better off with Jason fucking Garrett, okay? Remember, Marissa, this team was on pace. This team had their worst defensive year in their entire history. They were on pace to set records for terribleness on defense. People were calling for Mike McCarthy's head on a platter. McCarthy, listen, you got to give coaches time, right? You got to give coaches time. I usually say 3 or 4 years, right? Give coaches time. They got to develop. Mike McCarthy has been in the league. I'm sorry. I get he lost Dak, but the way his locker room fell apart, how terrible his defense fell. McCarthy never was a defensive guy, and that is what fucking Dallas needs more than anything, right? So, Cowboys fan, you're not even winning your own fucking division. The Washington football team with Fitzmagic are a better all-around team than you are. Listen, I know you can easily put up 500 yards a game. I know you can easily put up 40 points. It doesn't matter when your defense is literally thinner. Their defense is so thin. Trojan's calling them up to help them make a condom, okay? It's that goddamn thin.
Damn it.
So I am tired of hearing about the fucking Dallas. Every year, they are favorites. Listen, I'm a Chargers fan, so this is totally homer. The Chargers have if you want to bet on a Super Bowl team, dark horse, Chargers. Do not bet the Cowboys. The Cowboys haven't even been to a fucking NFC Championship game in 25 years. Okay, they do not have the fucking. They haven't been close. They won one fucking wild card game. Come on, the Chargers with Anthony Lynn and old ass Phillip Rivers won a wild card game. They beat fucking Lamar Jackson. Dallas does this every year. They beat up on the shitty teams. They win 7 to 8 games. They're gonna go 8-1 this year. They're gonna tie probably with Carson Wentz. I don't know why they always tie with Carson Wentz. Always gets a tie.
Yeah,
they're going to be 8-1. So stop betting Dallas. Do not. Maybe if you want to bet Dak, comeback player of the year. I'm okay with that. Listen, I even love Dak, Marissa. I like Dak. I don't like him at $40 million, but I like Dak.
right.
If Dak took a pay cut, he could win Super Bowls. If he got on a better team with a better defense and better coaching, he could win Super Bowls. I think he is a special kind of quarterback, but he will not carry a fucking team. He is not Aaron Rodgers. All right? The Cowboys are just the Packers with a more limited quarterback and a more chaotic fucking – it's more chaotic.
Yeah,
they're a good organization, but fuck. You know when Dallas is going to be good again, Marissa? This is when they're going to be good.
Oh, God,
when Jerry Jones either gets too old to draft or fucking croaks and they get an actual goddamn GM. When they get an actual goddamn GM and they build an actual fucking defense. Oh, also, when Dak's contract's up and they give him the fucking boot. Because why? They'll have gone to one wild card game and lost it by the time Dak's contract is up. Listen, this guy if I'm the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, you have the most incentive to take a pay cut because you know you're going to get money in endorsements and you know you're going to be a broadcaster in the future. You are set for life. What? And wait, keep in mind, Marissa, if I was the Dallas Cowboy quarterback, I'm taking $5 million a year. You know why? Because with $5 million a year, we could get all the elite fucking corners. We can get some weapons, and then you win a Super Bowl as a Dallas Cowboys quarterback. I.e., look at Troy Aikman. You're set for life, man. It's a fucking printing machine. But no, Dak got selfish. This motherfucker already makes $50 million. He makes more than goddamn any other quarterback, I feel like, on endorsements. And yet he still wanted $44 million. So I'm sorry, Cowboys fan. That's the reality. Jerry needs to croak, and Dak needs to either fucking renegotiate his deal or he needs to fuck out of town. Also, Oakland has not been relevant. I know you got John Gruden now. I like Derek Carr, but everything I said, same problem with the Raiders. Incompetent fucking GM, oversaturated media, right? They get too much attention, and they don't have a good coach. John Gruden right now is the third best coach in the division, and Staley's the coach to down yet. That's how little I think about John fucking Gruden.
Oh, God.
What do you think about my rant, Marissa? Thoughts, opinions?
I mean, I think it's all very factual. I agree. It's a lot of those things that, like, when you say it, people are like, that's a bit much. But then you think about it, and it's like, it's not, though. It makes sense.
Just every year, I'm tired about hearing about this team. Every year. Then the next way. No one. Last year. Super Bowl, baby. We got we got that bum fucking Jason Garrett out of town. It's ridiculous to me, man. I don't know how the fuck. No shit, Siri just opened up. No, I'm not talking to you, Siri. But like, literally, like every year, it's just, guys, can we just say they're gonna be a fucking middle of the road team? Is that okay? Can you? That's by the way, what I feel. That's what the good organizations do. Look at the fucking Cardinals. They drafted Josh Rosen. They realized they fucked up. They didn't try to talk themselves out of it, and they drafted Kyler Murray the next year. Same with the Chargers. They recognized, hey, we need to fix our O-line, and they fucking fixed it. They addressed it. Same, look at New England. We cannot draft good skill players. When it comes to the line, when it comes to defense, we're good. But we cannot draft good receivers. So they a ton in free agency. They got 2 good tight ends. They got a good receiver. They recognize their draft isn't the best. And Bill Belichick is now relying more on his scouts than just like who he thinks is good. So
Right.
you gotta be real when you have your teams. Be real about your weakness, and that's how you get better. That's why the good organizations are fucking Kansas City. I don't know what cap wizardry they worked, but they rebuilt that O-line. That O-line is now one of the best in the league. If they face Brady again, the Bucks are fucked if they face him again. Their defense is still middle of the pack, in my opinion. But when you got goddamn Patrick Mahomes and you got that O-line, Andy Reid, you don't need to be a top 10 defense. You just need to be a top 15. Yeah. Just be average. Just make a few plays and fucking just bend not break. Just hold them to field goals. That's all you need to do. But yeah, that's the end of my rant.
Huge fucking crunch.
I'm fucking hungry. Yeah,
Nobody likes it.
It used to be rude to chew with your mouth open, but that's why I like ASMR. Ready? Is this oddly satisfying?
It's not at all satisfying.
You came to listen to sports and you got aroused.
You know what so I don't have a problem with ASMR, but like eating ASMR, I can't fucking do it because I like the chewing shit is like one of my biggest pet peeves. Oh god. It's worse if it's like in person though.
This pussy sounds like rate this podcast 5 stars. All right, Marissa. I'm gonna wrap this up with a fun bullshit ending.
All right.
But can I do a life update? Can I do a life update?
Yeah, we'll do both. Hang on here. There we go.
I'm sorry. This piece is really fucking good.
You're making it sound really good. Now I'm kind of pissed.
Guys, you're eating half of this shit. Only 400 calories for half the pizza. I mean, the whole thing is I'm a big boy, but if you're like trying to lose weight and want something that's like kind of a cheat meal, but not really, good shit right here. Anyway, so Marissa, I met my girlfriend's other daddy.
God damn it, dude. No.
Because we know who the actual daddy is.
No. No.
I'm kidding. I'm not her other daddy. I'm her zaddy.
Zaddy.
But no, I met her dad. Couldn't have been. We went out for drinks. He's a fucking rager, man. He was mad that I didn't drink enough. I had 3 of those Mango Cart beers. By the way, shout out to Mango Cart. Those are fucking great beers. I had 3 of them, and he was like, "Bro, he was like, I was paying for dinner. You should have taken way better advantage." I was like, I was just meeting you for the first time. I didn't want to be fucking slammed. I was so nervous. I was shaking. I was like, but he was really nice. He was really funny. Told a lot of great stories. I tried to tell him that I'm kind of hesitant on getting the vaccine because if you have a good immune system, typically you have harder side effects. And I should have just said it like that. But I rambled on because I was nervous. I was like, you see, the vaccine, like, and I don't want to sound like I'm bragging. I'm really not. Just, I exercise a lot and like I take my vitamins and he's like, oh, so you're just saying you're genetically superior to else, so you're gonna get sicker. He had a very dry sense of humor, right? But he was joking. And so the entire night, I would say something and be like, well, yeah, obviously, because you're genetically superior, right? So he would say that the entire fucking night. So he probably think. Now, here's how I know it went well. He texted my girlfriend afterwards. He said, Jordan is a very good, promising young man.
Oh, that's nice.
Her mom was really cool too. Her mom is like, she is like the most subtle flexer because she works in the movie business, right? She worked on the movie because do you know the movie Casino came out in like I want to say 1993. Yeah. Dude, she worked on that movie. She was like, yeah, I used to hang out with Robert with Bobby, and I was like, wait, you mean no, sorry,
Yeah,
no.
first fucking
no.
name, fucking Bobby.
No, with Bobby. And I'm like, wait, you mean Robert De Niro? He's like, yeah, we used to have lunch.
Yeah.
And she talked about like she used to have lunch with like Martin Scorsese and shit. And I'm like,
Shoot, what?
and she just said it so casually. She was like the
Yeah,
most
she's
low
like,
key
yeah,
subtle flexer.
my friend Bobby, it's pretty cool.
But no, it was a great time. I love it. Her parents are very nice people, which is good. They're gonna meet my parents one day, which I think that'll be crazy because they're like, it's so interesting having seen people with parents who aren't divorced because I just been around sadness and destruction my whole life. It's like, oh, a healthy relationship. What is this? What is this? But yeah,
like,
they were
what's going
really
on?
great people, really solid people. They're like, hey, we want to listen to your comedy one day. And I'm like, nah, bro. You ain't going to listen to my stand-up because you're not going to listen to your daughter
Like,
after
I
you
don't
listen
do
to my
that.
stand-up. We don't do that. What? I go to Jesus camp. But yeah, they were super open too. Like, apparently my girlfriend tells them everything. And the night before, actually, her and so I usually hang out with, you know who John is, right? I usually hang out with my buddy John and his girl May, and we do really coupley things. So my girl and his girl decided to make us drinks for the night, and we played this drinking game, and I was bad. I've only blacked out twice in my life, and that was the second time. Like they made us these. Also, it didn't help. They were the most aggressively pink drinks you could fucking like. My test pinker. Your shirt is not as pink as the drinks I drank. Like bright, like testosterone lowering pink, and we just kept chugging it. And then you know what really fucked us up? Halfway through, we're like, yeah, let's take an edible. Took an edible, right?
No.
And then on our way out, we were fucking gone at this point. John saw we had like this much. I'm not bullshitting you. Probably like 4 shots worth. No, that's even too light. I'd say like 6 shots worth of this vanilla vodka that they were using. And John drank half, and I fucking finished that shit. And I mean, it tasted like water at that point. Right. Anyway, so I black out, and then I awaken, right? And I'm like, we're getting food. And my girlfriend orders buffalo chicken cheese fries. And I'm like, oh, mozzarella sticks. And they're like, okay. And I pay with my card. I insisted. And we get back. And not only did they not give me my fucking mozzarella sticks, they added the thing I hate most in life, fucking onions, to the buffalo chicken cheese fries. So now, high, drunk, no drunk cheese. And the rest of the night, I don't even remember.
Oh my God.
The most fucked up thing is, I threw up twice. The first time I threw up on my shirt, and then second time I grabbed a random shirt from my bag. I threw up again. It was the shirt I had planned to wear while meeting her parents.
No.
It was my nice shirt. It was just covered in fucking throw up.
Oh my God.
Also, against all odds, we did not talk about sports. I wanted to bond with her dad and be like, Cleveland 9.5, take over, but we stayed away from that. We stayed away from that.
Okay, maybe for the best? Question mark.
I'm gonna hang out with his boys in Vegas, and I'm gonna give them the hookup because they go to Vegas a lot and bet on college football, but they don't watch a lot of NFL. So,
okay, got it. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Marissa, I want to wrap this bitch up. I got laundry to do, and I haven't yet to shower after the gym.
Oh, God. Okay. All right.
This has been the Double Take Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and get this goddamn cauliflower pizza because this shit's really good.